everyone, I'm Devin Howard. We have a lot to discuss when it comes to LeBron and his defense during the Lakers-Grizzlies game last night. Mainly, what in the world was going on? I'm getting into it, but first click subscribe and then find me on Instagram at Devin Howard. After LeBron called out his teammates for not knowing what it takes to be a champion, the NBA vet played a disappointing defense that has fans livid. Just to fill you in on everything that went down over the weekend, the Lakers lost to the Pelicans and the team leader was quick to point fingers at the younger, less experienced players on the team.
Like we're afraid to be uncomfortable, kind of get out of our comfort zone, have that sense of urgency, from the jump.
So his main concern was that the guys didn't possess the necessary drive and didn't understand what's at stake to really dominate the remaining games until the playoffs. People were pretty surprised to hear LeBron place the blame on his teammates in post-game interviews, but I know I thought that hearing that would drive the rest of the guys to really up the ante and kill it in yesterday's game. But they didn't, and neither did LeBron. In fact, during one play, he basically just stood there. Bron, where's the urgency? Where's the discomfort? It just looks like you're hanging back and watching the game like everyone in the crowd. What was going on there? It's confusing. LeBron's been quick to point fingers at everyone else on his team, but when push comes to shove on the court, he's not fighting for it like he said everyone else should be. This loss stings for the Lakers, more so than others. The Grizzlies had a 23-38 record and were riding a 4-game losing streak. Losing to the Memphis team and the Pelicans isn't a good look. If LeBron wasn't upset by that Pelicans loss, he's certainly upset by this one, and fans are upset with him, particularly because it sounded like he was trashing his teammates again, even though we all can see he wasn't exactly hustling in the game last night. In post-game interviews, he seemed frustrated and said that a playoffs push should not be distracting.
At this point, if you are still allowing distractions to affect how the way you play, then this is the wrong franchise to be a part of, and you should just come and be like, listen, I can't do this.
He also went on to say that if you view the high-pressure playoff push as a distraction, you're doing something wrong. After this clip made its way around Twitter, people were up in arms wondering if he really had the audacity to say the younger players were distracted when Kuzma and Ingram scored a combined 54 points on 21 of 33 shooting last night. In fact, people were thinking that the only person who seemed distracted last night was LeBron himself. They were tweeting things like, "Shots fired to himself." His lack of defense is embarrassing, almost as embarrassing as his lack of responsibility. It turns out LeBron wasn't calling out anyone specifically. Nope, not even himself. His answer to the question was taken out of context. The reporter asked him, can the playoff push get distracting and affect the way players perform on the court? So all he was saying is that prepping for a championship isn't a distraction, it's a motivation. And if you don't view it that way, you're probably not built for the NBA. But the problem here is that LeBron actually seems like he is distracted by his activated playoff mode, and fans are roasting him online for it. They chimed in on Twitter writing, "LeBron James playoff mode activated, shot 3 of 13 with 3 turnovers in the second half against that intimidating Memphis Grizzlies defense. Another Lakers loss. Reminder, Space Jam 2 will be filming during the NBA playoffs." Why does LeBron James keep doing this? Never closes out but huffs and puffs at his teammates. Watching him in person, I'm starting not to like this LeBron James. He's lazy and looks like he doesn't want to play anymore. Low-key sitting at the game pissed off because of it. The Lakers are bums. Okay, wow, harsh. Other disappointed supporters of the West Coast team got a little more creative with their shots at LeBron.
I guess not.
And they expressed their anger in hilarious ways.
Man, that pissed me off, man.
I can't say I went around punching TVs, but that was definitely my mood too. Other fans are ready to burn their Bron jerseys after that game. There are legitimately tons of people who want to ditch those jerseys because of this lackluster Lakers season. Safe to say the Lakers' chance at making the playoffs is getting smaller and smaller with each passing day, and I'm just going to put it out there and say I don't think it's entirely because the younger talent aren't able to handle the pressure. We'll have to see what goes down. I'm still holding out hope they snag a spot in the Western Conference. What can I say? I'm an optimist. What do you think, Fumble fans? Is LeBron getting lazy? Sound off in the comments and then click that subscribe button.